Okay, so here we go. So algos for today. Day 12. So the two algorithms, I want you to start with this one, the dedupe sorted. And then if you have time, we're going to do first non-repeated. But again, I will go over both of these, but give it give it the old college try. Try to get it. Oh, wait. Okay, good. So for this one, we say given a sorted array. Notice that sorted is in all caps. And that's significant because when an array is sorted, it makes things a little bit easier. So given a sorted array of integers, dedupe the array. And that just means basically take out all the duplicates. Okay, so because array elements are already in order, all duplicate values will be grouped together. So it's okay to use a new array, and the bonuses, do it in big O of n. That probably doesn't mean much to you. Do it in place. And again, these are just, if you understand this, then give it a try. If you don't, then don't worry about it. So for the first one is all ones. So the challenge is to just basically remove all the duplicate numbers. Okay, so if 2 appears twice, whatever the numbers are, you want to just return the array without duplicates. And I sort of gave away my question. So what is the input?
Array of integers.
Array of integers. What is the output?
An array of integers.
Array of integers, right. So we take in an array and we return an array, okay? And we just basically go through to if the number's duplicated. If it's not, right, then you just return that number, right? So there's one where there's only, so here 2 only appears one time. So you just basically take the number and you're just pulling out or removing any duplicate values. Okay, questions, edge cases. Okay, so the edge case I could think of is what do you do with an empty array? And I would say just return an empty array because there's no duplicates. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. I can't think of any edge cases unless anybody has something. All right. Next one is first non-repeated. So given an array of integers, return the first integer from the array that is not repeated anywhere else. If there are multiple non-repeated integers in the array, return the first one. So the first one will be the one with the lowest index. Okay, so given this array, we want to return 6 because that's the first one we come to that's not duplicated. Okay, so this one, the first one that's not duplicated, it happens to be the first one. And this one, we return the 5, it's not duplicated. Okay, so what is our input?
How are we going to make it so that, oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Somebody else is going to say something.
Oh.
I heard somebody else say something.
I was just going to say it's the input's array of integers.
Okay, cool. Input's an array. Jessica, what's your question?
I was just going to say, like, how are we going to make it not think like 3 is the first non-repeating? It has to go through the whole array before it can tell it's not repeating, right?
Yes. Yeah. So you will have to iterate over the entire array. For this one, the way I solved it was to use a frequency counter. So you remember, frequency counter is an object. You go through and count how many times each element appears, and then whichever one has a value of 1, that's the one you return. Right? Does that make sense? Sort of, kind of?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So if the input is an array, what is the output?
An integer?
An integer, yeah.
Integer. Awesome. Any questions, edge cases? All right. So let me stop the recording.